Narcissist. The Narcissist was actually the very last song on the album that I worked on from start to finish. Musically, I wanted to have something in the way of a ballad, or something slower, I should say. I had worked on ballad type song ideas and dark effects, and tried other attempts and with mixed success. But I wanted to have one that was mine and my own. And I also wanted to revisit C minor, which is a key signature that I have not worked with since my first band, Destined to Fall. We exclusively wrote in C minor, and then after that band ended and starting Dark Effects, chose to sing in B minor. That's just where I feel more comfortable vocally. And I wanted to go back there because there's just something about that key signature. So musically, I wanted to revisit that key signature, have it in a more ballad type song structure. So there was things I wanted to revisit. Lyrically, the song follows a theme of just not being able to move forward in the things that you like, or your dreams, or the things that you want because of narcissists in your life. And we've all had experience with people who would take your dreams and the things that you want to do with your life, because it's your life, and basically find clever ways to disavow it. Not for your best interest, but for their own best interest, or because of what they perceive as your best interest. And they're very clever, and they find ways to get through. As long as these people are in your life, they find ways to get through. And over time, that can really steer the course of your life in a direction that you weren't planning, if you let it. And after having my stroke, being likely at the midpoint or close to the midpoint of my life, if I'm lucky, just realizing the effect that these people have had on me over the years. Most of them aren't in my life anymore. Overwhelming majority of these people aren't in my life, and the ones that are have minimal effect now because I'm aware of that effect that they have. A narcissist, even if you have a strong mind and are able to keep them at bay, the more you entertain them, the more they're going to have an effect on you. They just can't help it. They can't help it. They can't help but violate your autonomy and disregard your goals and your feelings. They always have something to say. They always want to get involved and try and steer things in a direction that works for them. And if you don't watch it, your life can pass you by, and you didn't really get anywhere that you wanted. You didn't get where they wanted you to go either, because part of you fights back, and part of you realizes what's going on, and you fight for your autonomy. So nobody ends up winning at the end of the day anyway. It was me reaching this point in my life and realizing I can't really give them much of any time of day anymore, and have to put extreme boundaries up with the ones who are in my life, because I want my life to go the way that I want it to go, especially at this point. Getting to that point in your life and realizing that there are people who will try to steer your life in a certain direction, and you get to a certain point in your life where you're like, I can't have that.